Hey folks, Rob here. We got another product here from Feyachi. We just got done doing we've done the little PL22 red dot laser, the S27 fiber optic backup sights, the B13 bipod, which is a M-LOK rail bipod, which is really nice. It's the first M-LOK, true M-LOK one I've had, which is, if you got M-LOK, that's the way to go. You don't have to use adapters, you just put it straight on your forearm. But here, we got another accessory. This is something that I've really needed for a while because every time I shoot my 350 Legend, I lose my brass, or lose a good percentage of it. Now, I don't reload, but I have a lot of YouTube friends out there in YouTube land who reload. And I would like to be able to pass that brass on to some of them. So this will help in that. We have the feyachi. This is the feyachi brass catcher with the Picatinny rail mount. So that's what we have in this box, and let's take a look at it. And it comes with a package with, looks like hardware, your frame and instruction manual, your brass catcher assembly. There is your assembly instructions. Got all your parts there, parts included. Frame assembly, mesh bag, how to put it on your rail. This is quick on and off. So yeah, let's take a look at the bag itself and the frame. Let's refocus this camera again. So anyway, we get our in a Ziploc bag. Feyachi always packages their stuff well. And you do have your frame, which is a solid metal frame. Let's lock this thing up before it starts jumping all over. That's a little too much exposure. There we go. So there's our mesh bag and our frame itself. And inside this bag you have your hardware, which is going to be way washed out. So I keep saying it, but I have to get a new phone because the front camera on this one just, what did I just drop? Some little screws. I don't know where those go. Probably in our cross piece there. Okay, so let's read our instructions so we can do this right. You know me, I'm pretty fly by night. Place a C-clamp on the frame. So the C-clamp, let's see where our C-clamp is. Is this the C-clamp? Yes, I do believe it is. So you mount this to the frame. Is that right? You would set it like this, maybe mount it like that. I think that's the way it's showing. No, it's showing the top over like that, and then we would turn it over, and there should be a bottom section to this. So let's find our bottom section. And I believe that would be this right here. And we have our two little screws. And they are, looks like they're Torx. And I don't think I'm started through there yet, so let's see if this is the one that fits that. Yes. Get us started through our top piece. Well, I'm doing this wrong. As usual. You guys never stop me when I do things wrong. You just let me mess up. And I even looked at the instructions. Okay, so let's do this again. We put it through there. We install our piece here, and then we flip it over, and we put our screws through from the top. Makes a little more sense, don't it? These holes are tapered, and we have better access to it. But you know, I like doing things at least twice. So, you know, we can get that started. I don't want to strip it, so I want it to start. Seems a little tight. Let's try another one here. Let's get one started on that side. Maybe that will help me line it up. I'm going out of frame here, I know. Lily's back behind me there exploring the building. That one seems like it started easier. Let's see if this one. That one seems a little tighter, but I think it's going. It's just a little tight. I'm not going to tighten these all the way down. I'm going to leave it to where I can slide it because I don't know where it needs to be yet. So I'll leave it just loose enough that I could slide it a little bit if I need to. Yeah, okay. So we've done that part. We've installed that. Now it looks like we insert our frame into our bag. And it has, is that Velcro? Yes, it has Velcro on the outside. So we insert this like this. Our frame slides over our bag. And I expect it to be a little tight, because I don't look for there to be much movement in this. And then this Velcro strap will come under the top here. We'll get it all the way on. All the way up and on. And then we will put our bag. That's pretty slick. I only see one problem though. Is if I need to tighten my, when I go to tighten my screws, I will need to remove this. Oh, there's Velcro inside here too that actually comes around this side. So the one on top goes around the outer bar, and then these come under the, yes, so it Velcros all the way around. That's nice. But I probably will have to undo that in order to adjust my screws where I want them. That's some stout Velcro right there. That should hold that on there just fine. So there's what it looks like. So got a nice zipper on the bottom. This is heat resistant, so it shouldn't, the hot brass shouldn't affect it any at all. So there's our bag assembled. Ready for that. Now let's take our next look. So basically we have our braille section here. Let's see what we got. Let's look at our parts. So that looks like that goes over our rail. And we have 2 of those. So maybe it's where you can put it on to 2 different rifles. Pick rail mount times 2, yeah. So you would put it on, and that slides on. Am I doing that right? Maybe it goes, yes, like that. So you would have to put it on. All right, let me pause you, and I'll set it up, and I'll show you what it looks like. So here's our adapter mounted on our rail of our little bastard. Now, I had to, with the offset mount, I had to set it back, so there will be some adjusting to do on this. So we want this to be over our bag here, so we're going to have to move this forward, and I want to get it about center of the ejection port, and then of course we can put it on from there. Now, to get it off, we'll have to reach under our scope, but that's okay, there's room there. That gives me room, so I'll have to take it off to charge the weapon, which is no problem. You know, it's not a big deal, it comes right off. So charge the weapon, and we want to allow enough room for the bolt to cycle all the way back. So it looks like we're going to need to be on this particular gun. Oh, let's see. What I'm trying to do is I want the leading edge of that bag to fall right in front of the bolt face right here, and that should give me the room I need here, which that's too far. Let's see how that looks. That's what we're going for, is to where we can, our bolt can have free motion, and that looks like it right there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this off, and then I'm going to peel back my Velcro here to get access to these little screws, and we're going to finish tightening those down, and that's where it's going to be for this particular rifle. Now my 350 pistol is identical to this, and that's the one I want to catch the brass on. Most of what I shoot through this gun is steel case, so I don't care about that. But I do want to save the 350 brass. Like I said, I have several fellow YouTube friends out there who load 350 and own 350s, and I would like to be able to send them my brass. So I'm going to lock this down and put my Velcro back. Guys, this may turn out to be a handy little accessory, because I have been wasting the heck out of brass. And I hate to do it, but it's just hard to find in the long grass. You know, I find part of it. So there we go, we're set up. So slide her on, and that's it. Let me get you a look at what it looks like on the gun. Alright guys, there's the feyachi brass catcher. It's really nice. I'm of all the things they've sent me, I think I'm really pleased with this. That and the little bipod. I really, you know, we're going to use this as a test bed. We're going to test our Votatu P4L green laser in conjunction with our feyachi bipod and our brass catcher and our feyachi. This is the, I think this is the FL, I'll have to look, but we have our feyachi flashlight, our feyachi bipod, our feyachi brass catcher on our little bastard here, and we're going to use this as a test bed for some of these. Like I said, I'm primarily going to use this on, I'm going to take all this off my pistol here. I'm not going to leave the bipod or the brass catcher. This is going to be primarily on my AR, my 350 Legend rifle. And you know, so when I sight it in and practice with it, I can catch a brass. Anytime I shoot 350, I'm going to mount one of these on my 350 pistol and one on my 350 rifle, and that's the brass I'm concerned with catching. This is more of a home defense pistol, so I don't need a bipod. You know, I'm going to keep light, laser. You know, it's a home defense gun. It's for if multiple people come into your house, you have a means to, although I only have a 10-round magazine in it. But anyway, hope you like this. I'm really pleased with the little brass catcher. We'll have to try it and see how it functions. I think I've got it set just about right. The front of the frame is just right in front of the bolt. I can see where the rear bolt maximum travel comes to. You know, it's easy enough to put your finger on this side of the scope and just pull it off. So it's not hard to remove. And to change it over to a different gun, just pops off. You have your little adapter there you just leave on, and when you're ready to use it, just slide it back on. Like I said, this is probably the nicest accessory that they have sent me, that just something I've never had, but it'll be come in handy for saving that brass. Anyway, guys, I've made this video way long. I hope this video helped you. I'll leave out links to the stuff that I'm doing in the descriptions, and I appreciate each and every one of you watching, and until the next video, we'll see you guys later.